CTV News at 6 with Hudson Mack.
Good evening, I'm Andrew Johnson. Hudson Mack is off tonight. Ordinary people from all walks of life up and down Vancouver Island paused on the 11th hour of this Remembrance Day to honor our war dead with a moment of silence. But while wreaths were being placed as cenotaphs, people in the crowd were battling strong winds, pounding rain, and even hail, and it's expected to get even worse tonight. Remnants of that epic storm that pummeled Alaska yesterday are now lashing BC's coast. Thousands have been left without power, and ferries to and from Vancouver Island battled the elements. Some were left tied up, and one vessel had to be towed to safety full of passengers. CTV's Aaron Glazier has more.
High winds battered Vancouver Island today, breaking tree branches, snapping power lines, and lighting them on fire. Among the worst hit areas, Lantzville, pelted with hail and gluttonous gusts.
That was pretty wild. That system came in fast and definitely made a mess of the community. So.
As crews began the cleanup, news of more mayhem came down the storm drain. People paying their respects at the Comox Remembrance Day ceremony were sent running for cover. Cars were hit with hail and relentless rain, while fences, signs, and leaves were no match for the wind. Neither were power lines. From Ladysmith to Campbell River, more than 25,000 people were left in the dark.
We're working hard to try and get people on tonight, but there's a lot of line down, a lot of damage. Storm was pretty intense.
The reason for the first big weather scare of the season, the after effects of what is being called an epic storm in Alaska. Wednesday night, hurricane-force winds reached 140 kilometers per hour, the swiftest in 40 years.
As of last night, 37 communities have reported some form of damage, whether it was from the wind or from coastal flooding.
By mid-afternoon, those winds had reached southern Vancouver Island, wreaking havoc with BC Ferries, including the Spirit of British Columbia that was also dealing with mechanical issues.
The engine broke down and they said they were just trying to figure it out. Then they came on and had it fixed. And now we're going to Tsawwassen, and I guess winds are still a bit of an issue there. And it looks like it's going to be a bit of a rough crossing because they came and put some of those motion sickness bags out all around the seating area.
Environment Canada has issued a wind warning for Metro Vancouver with gusts expected to hit 90 kilometers per hour. Along Dallas Road, more of the same. High winds brought crashing waves.
Despite those of us who can't keep our eyes from watering and are having a bad hair day, there are those out here who are loving the fact that there's a little bit of wind in their sails.
First day that it's windy when I'm off, and I'm going to come out. Rain or shine, I don't care.
This is just wonderful. Fresh air. Beautiful. I think what's important is you stick to it. Keep going.
Just don't blow away. Winter weather has arrived, bringing with it troublesome travel delays and magnificent views. It seems you just can't have one without the other. Aaron Glazier, CTV News, Victoria.